I can now declare this classified documents case against President Trump needs to be thrown out. The judge could dismiss this case today. Here's why I say this. In a stunning admission, Jack Smith declared to the court that the evidence against President Trump, these classified documents, had been mishandled, even altered. The order of these documents is now not in the order that they took custody of these documents. All of this means, in layman's terms, they tampered with the evidence. So a reasonable person would say, well, how do you know what was classified in the documents before you took custody of those documents? One of President Trump's chief arguments in all of this is that all of it was in chronological order. And that if there was classified documents in there, it came in the order it was received, could have proven that he did not go through the documents, as the prosecution says that President Trump's team did, and then started destroying documents. You'll never know this now because of this admission. So I will say that this is stunning. It is proof of incompetence, maybe, or even worse, it's deviousness. He knew the case wasn't good, Jack Smith, this special counsel, knew the case wasn't good and did whatever he can do to get this evidence in a position where it might be harmful for President Trump. Because remember, Jack Smith declared to the court that the evidence was in the same state that he took it in as. And now he had to make an admission that that just not is true. So he acknowledged in this filing that he jumbled the chronologies of this, meaning the digital chronology does not match the physical chronology. So this is how former Director of National Intelligence John Ratcliffe summed it up with our friend Maria Bartiromo over on Fox.
That famous photograph, what we have now learned, and the government has had, Jack Smith and his prosecutors have had to admit, is that that was staged, and those top secret classified sheets that all the public saw and said, oh my God, look at those top secret documents, those were placed there by the FBI. And what Jack Smith admitted in court this week was that, in his words, they mishandled the classified documents and misrepresented those to the court. Maria, that's a kind way of saying we tampered with the evidence and then we lied to the court about it, and they got caught.
They got caught, all right. And let me tell you something. I've been covering court cases a long time. A long time. Anytime the prosecution, when law enforcement gets caught tampering with the evidence, the case instantly gets thrown out. Because you'd rather see a guilty guy get set free than an innocent man go to prison. That's the theory on all of this. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that President Trump is most certainly innocent. To me, this just proves it because of the history of the Department of Justice, a long history of concocting evidence. Think about Crossfire Hurricane, the Russian collusion hoax. They went in front of the FISA court and they made stuff up. So now he has this admission that the documents have been tampered with, that they were mishandled. I don't believe that they might have stuffed it with classified documents. I don't know. I certainly wouldn't put it past this Justice Department with their history of all of this craziness. Think about, I know the government worked with Hillary Clinton to delete all those emails off of her server, classified documents on there. Why wouldn't the deep state be working to set President Trump up? Oh, of course they would. This is why they would lie about it when they said, oh, it was in the exact state we took it in, and now all of a sudden it's not, because President Trump's team was so good, they figured it all out. Ratcliffe continued here.
This reeks of Crossfire Hurricane when the Obama-Biden administration fabricated evidence before the FISA court, lied to the court about it to pursue Donald Trump, and now we're seeing it again in this classified documents case. The judge could dismiss this case at any point in time, Maria. I think the only reason that she hasn't is she wants to document this publicly so that the public can see just how this case is being prosecuted, how unfairly Donald Trump has been persecuted in this matter by Joe Biden's Department of Justice.
Well, if that's the case, that would be great, and I would have more applause and more kudos for Judge Cannon, Aileen Cannon, who is overseeing this case, who's been doing such a fabulous job getting those redacted portions of the court documents unredacted to see all of the cooperation between the Biden administration and the National Archives working together. And again, sending documents to President Trump. Hey, you need to take these boxes. All the while, the Biden administration's working with the National Archives, who's working with the FBI. They send boxes down to President Trump, and now they tell us they can't figure out which boxes are which. The chain of custody is all diminished. Who's to know? That wasn't a setup job in all of this. This is Kash Patel talking about that. Was it a setup job?
Look at the other pleading that Judge Cannon just unsealed, which blew up the Biden narrative that showed the GSA and the NARA librarians and their chief counsel, Gary Stern, directly coordinating with Biden White House counsel and senior DOJ officials on whether or not to release the documents they, NARA, possessed. And what was the instruction from the DOJ and the Biden White House lawyers? Don't give it to him. Don't release it. Even though it's declassified, don't give it to him. How do I know that? I was President Trump's representative at NARA trying to get the documents. Now, thanks to Judge Cannon, we know that Gary Stern at NARA lied.
And they ultimately sent those documents down. And no one can tell which documents were which, the ones sent down and all of this. It's a total mess. This case, as I said, I believe needs to be thrown out.